Hello, party guests. I'm just doing some prep work here because I want to show you guys, we're going to color some fun eggs for Easter. But I'm going to make my eggs in the deluxe multi-cooker because number one, this is a product worth hosting for, and it's one that I don't use enough. But you guys, this makes easy peel boiled eggs. So there's a little wire rack that goes inside, and then you are going to add a cup of water. And then you're just going to put 6 eggs onto that rack, you guys. And there's a setting just for making the eggs. But you guys, this machine does it all. It has a sous vide feature if you're fancy. I've never used that one personally, but you can make yogurt. You can sterilize infant bottles and toys. There's settings for rice. All kinds of things. So if you're a pressure cooker person, this is an all-in-one. So now that I've got my lid on, you guys, I need to lock it, which I did, and then select egg. And that is it. Hold my power button. So it is right now, here, let me get it over to you. So right now it says run. It is going to build up pressure. And so that is what it is doing right now. It is preheating. Once that is done, the pressure is going to actually cook the eggs. And then I'll be back. And I must have gotten busy with something because I didn't hear it end. But I'm going to do the steam release, if there's any steam still left in there. Woo! That's the best part. All right, you guys, so I have one of my secret weapons, the whisk tongs, you guys. They are a whisk, but you can open them and they're also tongs. So they come in really handy for grabbing hot eggs out of a pot. So all you gotta do, grab it. You're not gonna drop it, you guys, because the tines are flexible. So I'm pulling these out and I'm just putting them into a water bath. I've got ice water here in my classic batter bowl so that I can stop the cooking process. And then these are just gonna hang out in my fridge. I mean, I'll pour the water out, you guys, but they're gonna hang out in my fridge until my Gabby is ready to decorate eggs. See you guys. And for the record, friends, if you don't want to have any of your eggs explode, put your rack this way so your eggs are off the bottom of the cooker. But I did salvage 10 of the 12 eggs, okay? All right, you guys, I told you today was gonna feel like arts and crafts, but we are going to color those eggs that we made yesterday. And so the instructions on the egg dye say that I need a half a cup of boiling water. So these are our new 1-cup prep bowls, you guys. They have increments of measure on them just like the old ones did. And they come with lids, and you guys, the lids have been upgraded. I do want you to know right now, if you order these, you likely will not get them in time for Easter because they are already on a back order. I know they're hustling to get them out, but I just want you to know that is the case. But if you do have the older version of the prep bowls, you guys, so here's a comparison between the two. So the new one is more just sleek and rounded. These are the previous version. The previous version had these white lids that had a tendency to discolor over time and crack a little bit. So we got new lids, you guys. Now these lids are great. Number one, they fit on the old prep bowl. So that is definitely a plus. So if you have the old prep bowls and you need new lids, you can use these lids, and you can buy the lids alone starting April 1st, but the little divot makes them very easily stackable. So just wanted you guys to know that. Okay, so I've got about a half a cup of boiled water in each of these, and I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vinegar. And then my eggs are fridge cold, so I'm a little anxious about plopping them right in and having any of them crack with a change of temperature. So I'm not gonna move at top speed here. Hopefully I can make my dye mixture and maybe give it just a minute or two to cool down. No, I didn't have any kiddos that wanted to help me today, so I think that means that they shouldn't be thinking they're getting Easter baskets. And it tells me with the dye that I have that I just need 10 to 20 drops. So let me see what color combinations I want to make today. Come on, guys, come on out. All right, I am gonna let this sit just a minute. All right, I'm gonna just start with one, and if it doesn't crack, then I'll do the others. because it says it needs to sit in the dye for like 5 minutes. Okay. I think if it was gonna crack with the temperature change, it would have done it immediately. So I'm gonna put 1 egg in each, and then I'm gonna let them sit for at least 5 minutes, you guys. Ooh, I'm gonna need a different strategy for getting these out of here. So I don't have a great strategy for getting them out of my cups, but I realize how easily they stain your fingers. Look at my nails, you guys. I did my nails last night. I thought that looked Eastery. So I have my mix and masher. I figured I would try that. Otherwise, I've just got some spoons. But I just took a tray here and lined it with a napkin so that I don't totally stain my tray. But I think that's gonna work. So I'm going to get my eggs here, and then I'm gonna do my next batch. I'm gonna try not to have these touch each other so that they don't end up multiple colored, because that's not what I'm going for. But I think I'm gonna make the purple a little darker. I'm gonna, mix up these colors a little bit more for the remaining eggs. But yeah, I'll be back in a few. So we'll see what kind of colors I get here with my second batch. I had added more green to that to try to make it more bold, but it's just so neon, but that's okay. I got my blue. And then hoping, yes, for a deeper purple. No, I didn't stir it, you guys. I just kind of let it do its thing. So we got a little variety on that one. And then I added more red to make that a little deeper. So once these are all dry, I will put them in. Shoot. Okay, potato masher might not be the best. You gotta be really careful. But once these are dry, I will put them in a bowl, show you guys a pretty picture.